but Tiffany, before we got on the phone, she was like, get like 100 candles. And I was really thinking this was funnier than it is. So I was like, okay. So, but then I call Andrea, you know, I'm still on the phone with her. I'm like, but how old is he exactly? So we make Patrick do the math. So I take him down.
It's just hours.
Because we're like,
2009 minus 1901.
We're like, 108. He's 108 days. Okay. So I go to get the candles, and I'm like, how many types of candles do I need? She's like doing the math. And it's like a huge stack for 108
boxes of candles.
5 boxes of candles. And I was like, shoot, 5 boxes of candles. And she's like, it'll probably be more, it'll take up the cake, and we won't be able to see Edward. And she's like, get the number candles. I'm like, okay. So I pick out 108. And I think I'm the guy handing back the cake. It says, happy birthday, Edward. I think I'm in the clear. I haven't had to kick out. This is perfect. I get to the checkout. I was mortified.
She's like calling me freaking out.
Yeah. So we get in the checkout, right? And it's like this super duper duper old lady. And there's like a huge line behind me.
It might have been 108.
And it might have been 108. She may have been that excited to find someone else as old as she is. So there's this long line behind me. It is packed. You know, one of those every lane full. And I'm there with my cake. And so People has Robert Pattinson on the cover. I was like, whoa, People. Okay. That may not have helped anything. So the lady, and I have the cake, and then I have 108 sitting on top of the cake. And she takes the numbers off, and she was like, how old is this person? And I was like, it's a joke, it's a joke. Like, it's a joke. And she was like, 108. And you know how, like, really old women, they take something and just run with it? It's like, oh, I thought he was 108. So then this other lady behind me starts laughing about it. So everybody's laughing about this and like, we thought he was really 108. That would have been something special. And then I was like, you know, I'm like,
just let me get out of here.
I was like, this is going too far. Oh, I may have to explain. I was like, you know, I'm already starting to blush because I blush easy. So, and then everybody in the line is looking because these two women are making this huge deal out of it. And I'm like, and then my cake with the 108 and the Robert Pattinson people go to the conveyor belt to the bag boy who was 17 years old. I mean, I guess. I don't know how he does me to be bag boy. And he looks down, and he's heard this whole discussion. I mean, he's like looking at them like, what? And he looks down, and I swear to God, he goes, happy birthday, Edward. And he looks up at me, and he goes, Edward Cullen! I was like, and I'm not kidding you, he doubles over in laughter, like holding himself and crying. He's like, you got a cake for Twilight! I was like, yeah. And I'm like trying to think of something. I'm like, it's a joke. Let's go. And he's like crying, holding my cake, and like doubled over, like slapping his knee. And he was like, happy birthday, Edward. I just got my cake and ran.
No, that time you're wishing for the self-checkout.
I told somebody, why is the self-checkout?
I was like, why didn't you just tell him it was for your kid's birthday party?
I was like, I couldn't think that. I'm not kidding. I was like this red.
I can't lie either.
I can't. I know. No, if I lie, I'm like, oh no, I totally lied. I mean, it was so embarrassing. I mean, like the kid had tears and he was screaming this. Like, you got a Twilight cake. I was like, oh, I'm so wishing I was 13. So enjoy the freaking cake. Tiffany was like,
Got it all on video.